Wake up!
Meet the young lady who was found by the police in the middle of the road, so intoxicated they couldn't wake her up. The next individual was caught driving stoned, and she called out for her mother to help.
Please call my mom! Mom!
When that didn't work, she tried to pull out a handgun she was carrying illegally.
Got a gun permit on you?
No, but I go to the gun range.
But before we dive into that case, first meet the young lady who drunk crashed her father's Audi RS5 and then looked for various reasons to avoid the police field sobriety tests. For example, she claimed to have autism and ADHD, so she couldn't stand straight, and even asked for her mother to be with her before testing even though she's an adult. So let's go in order from the beginning.
You okay?
No, there was a deer crossing the street.
Okay.
I'm fine. There was a deer that just ran right across the road.
Okay. Alright. You the owner of the car?
No, it's my stepfather.
Okay.
I'm fine. I was trying to swerve out of the way of it, which I know I'm not supposed to do, but...
Where are you coming from?
What do you mean?
Where are you coming from?
I'm going home.
Where are you coming from? I didn't ask where you're going.
My father's house to my stepfather's house.
Okay.
You sure you're okay? You don't want to get an ambulance check you out or anything?
I'm fine.
Okay. Where are you coming from?
My dad's house to my mom's house.
Okay. Do you have any drinks at your dad's house? No? Okay. Because you smell like alcohol, okay? I'm getting some alcohol coming off your
Not at my
breath,
dad's
okay?
house.
Okay, where were you drinking at then?
With a friend.
With a friend? How many drinks you have?
2.
Okay. Alright.
Let's stop for a moment just to address something. Eyes averting is a common nonverbal behavior associated with discomfort or evasion. While it's not always a definitive sign of lying, many individuals subconsciously look away when they're not being truthful or when they're feeling guilty. Lip licking can also be indicative of nervousness. Claiming to have only 2 drinks could be simply a minimization tactic. It is often used by individuals when confronted about their alcohol consumption. By admitting to some drinking, but not to excess, she might be attempting to acknowledge the evident smell of alcohol while trying to downplay the severity.
I'm going to ask you to perform some SFSTs, okay? Field sobriety test.
Can I wait
to
for
make
my
sure
mother
that
to
you're-
show up?
What's that?
Can I wait for my mom to come?
For what purpose, ma'am?
Just to do those.
Well, I'm going to need to run through you now, okay? We're not going to wait for Mom. So what I want you to do is come on up here for me.
Why does my mom have to come?
You're an adult. We don't have to wait for your mom.
Why?
Because you're an adult, we don't have to.
But could you?
No. We're not going to stand out here all night.
Why?
So you can do them or not, but if you don't do them, we're just going to arrest you.
Next in rotation, they advise they just send the flatbed out for
Because you smell like
for
alcohol.
500
Hey, my officer
extra
here.
cost. Do you want to wait? He doesn't know how long it's going to be, so he just goes to the next one.
What are you looking at?
Your car. Well,
Yeah, it's not good right now.
yeah.
All right, Lauren, come on over here by my car for me.
I would like to wait for my mother.
We're not going to wait for your mother, okay? So what I'm going to ask you is we're just going to do some 3 small little tests here, and then we'll make a determination on what we're going to do, okay? We'll let your mom know everything when she gets here, what's going on, okay?
By stalling, the girl might hope to find another way out of the situation, or perhaps she expects that with the passage of time, she'll sober up and perform better on the tests. There is also a possibility of uncertainty, because she might be unfamiliar with her rights and the legal consequences of refusing the tests. By asking for her mother, the young girl might be seeking guidance on the best course of action. This is just a simple observation of the current situation. We'll see how it unfolds further.
So what I want you to do, see the tip of my pen here? Just with your eyes and your eyes only, I want you to follow the tip of the pen, okay? Don't move your head side to side or anything like that, okay? And you look at the tip of the pen here. Tip of the pen.
Like where your finger is?
Yep. All right.
Okay.
With your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Don't move your head.
Sorry. You did not make that clear.
Surgeries, any prosthetics, anything like that?
No, but I've recently been tested for autism, so
Okay.
I have trouble, and ADHD, so I have trouble sitting still. I'm starting
Okay.
law school in the fall, so I cannot really...
Try your best, and you gotta also count out loud, remember, okay?
Yeah, I heard you, but
Okay.
I am telling you already I can't do that.
Okay. So you want to skip this one? Is that what you're asking?
What else do you want me to do?
Okay. All right.
Like, this is physically impossible for certain people.
I understand. That's why I'm asking
Do
if you had
you
anything.
understand?
Okay. Do you want to do the last one? It's a walk and turn. Do you want to do that, or do you want to refuse to take that one?
What do you want me to do with that one?
Well, I'm asking you if you'd like to do it.
What does it require?
Okay. I'll show you if you want to take that one.
Like, me not freezing my ass off right now? Me not walking? Like,
It's 9 steps.
like, what do you want from me right now?
I'm asking you if you'd like to perform the last.
I would like
test.
someone who's not so hostile to ask me what I want to do right now.
He's not being hostile at all. So if you don't want
I
to complete
was
this last
driving
test,
home.
that's fine.
Something was in the road. It was an animal that I did not want to hit. And now I'm being asked to do something that I am waiting for my mother to show up to do because I'm
Your
honestly
mom's
having
not
a
going to
panic
show up,
attack.
okay? If you don't want to do this last test, that is fine. However, we are going to arrest you for OVI.
You just said my mom's not going to show up?
We don't care if your mom shows up. You're an adult. We're not waiting for your mom.
What do you want me to do?
All right. Let me see your hat and your phone here.
What you doing?
Right now, you're going to be placed under arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol. Okay. We're going to let you make a phone call. We'll talk to mom. Let her know what's going on. Okay.
Lauren mentioned that she has been tested for autism and ADHD, suggesting she might have those conditions. If that really is the case, both of these conditions can potentially affect behavior and physical coordination. In court, Lauren's credibility would be crucial. If she was pretending to have these conditions, it could severely damage her credibility in court, especially if evidence emerges that she was being deceitful. And now to uncover the details of the end of this arrest. At the police station, she was offered a breathalyzer, but she declined, making it clear that she was obviously under the influence of alcohol. She was charged with operating a vehicle impaired, refusal to submit to chemical tests, and failure to control. And now meet Amanda Caravala, who amassed millions of likes on TikTok before she sabotaged her online career in just one night. She's neither the first nor the last, but the way she did it will leave you speechless.
Radio 2, cars and drive. Driver's asleep, put on the brake.
On July 19th, 2021, in Livonia, Michigan, a patrol noticed a car parked at a red light in the middle of the road. Upon approach, they noticed that the driver was asleep. They decided to wake her up, but things did not go as planned.
Kill your lights. Whoa. Wake up! Put it in park! Put it in park! Put the car in park! Put the car in park! Put the car in park! Police department, put the car in park!
The police officer who found Amanda called for backup, and another patrol soon arrived, blocking her with their vehicle to prevent any possibility of her fleeing once she woke up. Even with all the patrol car's lights shining directly on her, Amanda remained unconscious. All the while, she kept her foot on the brake, but at one point, she released it, causing her car to collide with the police vehicle. When she woke up, it was immediately clear that she had no idea what was happening or the trouble she was in.
Miss! Please, put it in park! Put it in park! Put the car in park! Put your car in park! Put it in park!
Close.
He's trying to lock out something. Hey!
In situations like this, the immediate priority for the police would be the safety of the individual, other road users, and themselves. A vehicle stopped in the middle of the street presents a danger to other motorists, especially if it's nighttime or in a location with poor visibility. The police might decide they need to enter the vehicle. They might use tools to break the window in the least damaging way or try to manipulate the lock. This would typically be done on the passenger's side to avoid causing further harm to the individual, which is exactly what happens next.
Wake up! Car in park! Wake up! Put it in park! I'm gonna shake the car again! Put it in park! Put it in park! Car in park! Put the car in park!
Can you put it in park?
Hey!
Unlock it.
Excellent. There we go.
Hey,
hello.
Police department. Why don't you do Take your seatbelt off.
After staring at the police from inside her car for a prolonged period without any reaction, she appeared totally surprised when they opened the door. It was evident that she was completely unaware of the situation, likely under the heavy influence of drugs or alcohol. Her initial interaction with the police was surprisingly calm, and from the very start, it seemed she believed she wasn't in any trouble, even though the situation looked far from good.
Here,
You know what I'm saying?
relax for a second.
Oh,
Do you know where you're at?
yeah?
Where?
At the decision.
At the what? Can you answer our questions?
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the cop cars that are. I mean, there's like a bunch of cop cars. Cop car.
Yeah, that you crashed into just now.
Me?
Yes.
You-
Do you have anything that's medically wrong with you? Are you diabetic?
No.
Okay, would you have any, do you have anything that inhibits your ability to walk? Anything like that? Hello?
Do you know where you're at?
Where are you? Do you know where you're
Yeah,
at?
I'm looking at the cop cars that are.
I want you see my finger?
Yep.
See the tip of my finger. What I want you to do is I want you to keep your head still and track my finger with just your eyes, okay? Yeah, that means
Michigan State Police.
Just stay still.
Just stay
Keep
still.
following the fingers.
keep following the finger, okay?
Okay. I want Michigan State Police, Mike Davis. I want him here.
When the officers attempted to conduct tests to determine if Amanda was under the influence of any substance, she laughed, suggesting she deemed those tests unnecessary, slowly revealing her true demeanor. She also expressed an unwillingness to deal with the officers who had found her on the road and specifically asked for Officer Mike Davis, her brother-in-law. This wasn't the wisest choice, especially given her situation where, realistically, no one could come to her aid. After an extended conversation, testing, and back and forth with the suspect, the only option left for the officers was to take her into custody for being extremely intoxicated and for hitting a police vehicle. And let's just say that the ride to the station was, well, interesting.
Baby can't eat. Baby's tired. Oh, baby. We're cops. I am such a badass. Tell yourself how much of a badass you are right now.
Every day.
Yeah, every day. Every day. Look at you. Woo! See, you saved tonight. Look what you did. Woo! Unbelievable this is what you do.
No, DeLoreans are only silver.
Unbelievable that this is what you do for a living.
On the way to the police station, and particularly once inside, Amanda's demeanor shifted dramatically. Suddenly, she seemed more lucid and continuously insulted and mocked the officers. She claimed she fell asleep at the wheel because she had recently become a mother and was constantly tired. However, things became more complicated when she was offered a breath test.
I had one drink tonight. And I'm being arrested by the Livonia PD.
Okay.
For falling asleep, for being exhausted, for being a new mom.
I'm a peace officer. You're under the arrest for operating a vehicle while intoxicated due to the consumption
Okay, I have a
of
question.
alcoholic liquor, a controlled
I have a question.
substance. Can I read it, Chris?
No, I have a question because I didn't even get a sobriety test.
She claimed she wasn't offered a sobriety test, even though that's not true. The officers tried to administer field sobriety tests, but she was simply too intoxicated to cooperate, and she probably doesn't even remember being offered that test.
Yeah.
I'm requesting that you take a chemical test to check for alcohol controlled substances. I just let me read
You're
it.
confused because you're saying that
I
I'm
have to read this verbatim,
You're
otherwise.
saying I'm refusing, I'm not refused.
If you take this breath test here, you can get out whatever your number is because we have a chart. You refuse, I'm going to take your license, add 6 points to it, and they're going to take your blood. Is that what you want? Will you take my breath test?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Mizzy, she said
No, I
yes.
would like to go to the hospital and get a blood test.
When the officer offered Amanda a breath test, she further complicated matters. Instead of the breath test, she requested a blood test, even though the officer explained that the breath test was the better option given her current situation. She probably wanted a blood draw, thinking it would buy her more time and allow her to sober up further. However, when it came time for the blood draw, she had another surprise in store.
So I'm clearly stating that I want to call my lawyer before I consent to this test.
Are we yelling, or are we going to say yes
Are
or no?
you going to ask me the same question over and over?
Yeah,
I want to
please.
call my lawyer before I consent to this test. What don't you understand?
At the hospital, she suddenly remembered that she might consult her attorney before the testing, so she then refused the blood draw and was taken back to the station.
And then, you asked my keys in the car.
Ultimately, she was sentenced to 6 days of community service and 12 months of probation. The probation period ended on December 26, 2022, and since then, she has set all her social media accounts to private. And finally, let me show you how this
Okay, you've been stopped for license plate.
led to this.
Let go of the gun! You got a gun permit on you?
No.
On 6th of October 2022, during a routine patrol, police noticed a vehicle with an unreadable paper tag, which had expired. They initiated a traffic stop, and upon approaching the 21-year-old driver, officers quickly noticed something is wrong.
Okay, you've been stopped for license plate. I can't understand what your plate's reading there.
Alright, so I just drove to Georgia, so I've been trying to get, my car registered and insured, but I'm going to my mom's house. She's supposed
Do you have a driver's license?
I don't have it on me, but I know my driver's license.
Why don't you have your license on you?
I forgot it. All my stuff is in my mom's car. I'm meeting her right now.
Okay. That tag's expired, right? That's on the back of the car?
I just found that out just yesterday.
Okay, all right. I need your Florida driver's license information. Do you have a Florida driver's license?
From Rhode Island.
Have you ever had a Florida driver's license?
No, I just moved down here.
No valid tags, no driver's license, and the only thing she has is a weird behavior. The girl's hand gestures and insecure and frightened demeanor suggest she is experiencing significant anxiety. This could be due to being pulled over by the police, which can be a nerve-wracking experience for many individuals, especially if they are aware of having committed a violation. Or maybe she might be worried about other potential issues that the police may discover upon further investigation.
She looks like she's got impairment, and you can smell the burnt can in the car. Yeah, there's a bunch of... So she's actively driving a smoke. Oh, there's some in there?
While these two officers were having their conversation, the girl simply started freaking out in the background.
What are you upset about?
My cousin. So my cousin had passed away, and I just need her. That's why I moved back, because I don't got no one. I just want my mom.
In just a few seconds, I'm going to do a roadside evaluation to see if you've operated a vehicle while in a state of impairment off of the cannabis that you've been smoking.
I just want my mom, please.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to do this first, okay? So you already told me that you smoked a little bit of marijuana before you drove. About how long ago was that?
Probably like 30 minutes ago.
Okay. And you do not have a medical marijuana card?
No.
When you smoke or when you drink alcohol or anything that is intoxicating, okay, you can't operate the vehicle.
No,
when that intoxication gets to...
I smoked.
Huh?
I was parked when I smoked.
It's somewhat astounding how casually she mentioned that she last consumed it half an hour before driving, emphasizing that it wasn't during the drive itself. This just shows she's unaware of the risks associated with driving under the influence. This is concerning because even if cannabis is consumed prior to driving, it can still impair one's ability to drive safely. THC, the primary psychoactive component of the substance, can impact motor skills, reaction time, and decision-making capabilities. She claims she is using it for medicinal purposes, but does not have any document that would support such claim. And now, let's see, is there anything else police could find?
All right. We're going to place you under arrest for suspected DUI, okay?
Can you call my mom?
Yep, we will.
Call my mom.
Take a 15, we're 10-15.
Mom.
We will. We'll take care of it.
Call my mommy, please. Please call my mom. Mom!
Right now at this point she's arrested for suspected DUI, but then something totally unexpected happened. From the onset of her encounter with the police, the suspect was cooperative and showed no signs of aggression. The officers did not consider searching her as there was absolutely no suspicion that this might occur.
I have my cousin's gun on me.
Pardon me?
I have my cousin's gun on me.
Stop. Don't reach.
Don't get a gun, yep.
Wow!
Get let go of it! Let go of it! Let go!
Let go!
My life is over. I didn't do nothing, I promise. I go to the gun range. I'm clean. You can search me, I promise, yo. I promise, y'all, my dead cousin. Y'all got me.
All right.
I don't got nothing. I promise I'm clean. I didn't shoot nobody.
All right, well, we got to continue what we're doing. All right, we're good.
You see the paper behind. I go to the gun range. I promise you.
Okay,
I do.
I understand. You got a gun permit on you?
No.
I wasn't worried about the gun till her hands got on it, and then she wouldn't release
That's
it.
the thing.
Plus, she's going to pull the trigger, you know.
You're fine. Don't bang your head. That's just being silly. It's not going to get you anywhere. Just relax.
Having a firearm in one's possession, especially while under the influence, can be risky. If she's carrying it legally, it indicates a potential lapse in judgment to be driving under the influence while armed. If she's carrying it illegally, it raises further questions about her intentions or potential criminal activity. What started as a seemingly minor traffic violation escalated into more serious offenses: DUI and possession of a firearm. This progression underscores the importance of routine traffic stops, as they can sometimes lead to the detection of more serious criminal activity.